Hi again, Marcy here from Quick Start Piano, where adults learn by playing the music they love most. And today's video is for brand new beginners, for those who want to learn the names of the keys on the piano. So maybe you don't know any of the names and you're not sure where to start, or maybe you've learned a couple. The most common one might be C or A, and then you're stuck counting up C, D, E, F, G to try to find the other ones. Well, we're going to fix that right now. I have been using this method for years with my own students, and if you follow it, it will be 1 week, 2 weeks max, and you will look at the piano keyboard and you will just know the names of the notes. You won't even have to think about it. It works so well. I'm really excited to share it with you. The quickest and easiest way that I've found for people to remember the names is by telling a story. Stories just stick in our brain a little better. It's not a great story, it doesn't have a great plot, but it does help people remember. And I found that if you drill on these for a couple of weeks, usually you have the note names down and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So we're going to start off by saying that there is a house. These three black notes here are the house, and people live inside the house. And these two black notes here are the dog house that they have in their front yard. And we're going to start with the dog house. The dog is kind of the star of the show here. So we've got two black notes. Black notes by themselves do not have a name. They get their names from the white notes. So we only need to learn the white notes. And we've got inside the dog house this white note here. And logically, a dog lives in the doghouse, so D for dog. This is a D note. So that's an easy way to remember it. If you're not sure what this is, think of doghouse. Dog lives inside the doghouse. And one of the things you can do is drill on this one, looking for them. Try to play every single D on the keyboard, as opposed to learning your notes like this, D, E, F, G, A, B. If you're picking them out one at a time, it'll stick with you a little bit more easily. Okay, so we've got D for doghouse. And next to the doghouse on the outside is a cat. No self-respecting cat would ever be inside the doghouse. So we've got cat on the outside of the doghouse to the left. So every set of two black notes to the left of it is a C for cat. And you can go ahead and find all of the C's on the keyboard, up and down. And it wouldn't hurt to say C, cat, as you play each one of them. So we've got a cat on the outside of the doghouse, a dog on the inside, and on the other side of the doghouse is an elephant. If you think of another animal or thing that starts with E that makes sense, you could use that instead, but we've been using elephant. Elephants are too big to go in the doghouse, so they're on the outside. So let's find all of the E's on the keyboard. So we've got our two-note doghouse, elephant on the outside, E, and another set right here with an elephant on the outside. And go ahead and find all of those up and down the keyboard. All right, next up, we've got our attention to the people house. So here is the people house. And this is the front door. I know it's kind of a strange house. It's got a doghouse in the front yard, also an elephant in the front yard, but that's the way this story goes. So we have F for front door. So every time you see this group of three black notes, the front door is right here. Go ahead and try to find all of them on your keyboard. Front door, front door, F, F. And the next one on our list, logically, here's the house. If this is the front door, this is the back door. We'll mark that one. I'm not really using any color coding scheme. I'm just laying them down here. Okay, so back door. Here's another house. Here's a back door for B. Another one here. Back door. Back door. Go ahead and find all of those on your keyboard. Back door, B for back door, B for back door. Okay, so we only have 2 left. There are 2 letters inside of here. We have traditionally used George and Alice. You can change that. I had one student who used Alejandro instead, and that works fine. So we're going to call this key here George. Some people have used Grandma also. So George is by the front door. Maybe he's looking out at the elephant. Whatever sticks in your brain and works for you. So we've got George. It's another house with George by the front door. Another house, George by the front door. Right there. Go ahead and find all of the G for George keys on your keyboard. Okay, 1 left. And this key is an A, so we'll name it Alice. Alice is by the back door. Maybe she's trying to sneak out because she's afraid of the elephant. And George is more brave. He's looking out at the elephant. That could work. So we've got Alice by the back door. There's another set here. Alice by the back door. Alice by the back door. Go ahead and find all of your Alice, A for Alice keys. Now you should have an actual printout that you got during lessons that shows all of these for reference, just in case you forget, so you don't have to actually listen to the video. Then the next step is if you, every day during your practice, use your little index cards that we made and pull out a letter to randomize it. So let's say we pulled out a G. So you'd think to yourself, George by the front door. There he is. And go ahead and play all of the G's. And let's say the next letter that we pulled out was an E. Elephant sitting in the front yard outside the doghouse by the front door. Elephant. E. 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 And the idea of using this story is to isolate each note so that you don't have to talk yourself through the alphabet, A, B, C, D, F, G, like that. Because eventually you'll just look at that and go, that's an E, that's an E, that's an A, that's a D, that's an F, that's an E, that's an A, that's a B, that's a G. And that is your goal, to be that fast, rather than having to talk your way up the alphabet and to count your way up. And usually it doesn't take that long if you use this system. So good luck, have fun with it, and I'll see you at your next class. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you have an idea or a request for a tutorial that you would like to see, maybe a favorite tune or a certain aspect of music that you would like to see demonstrated, drop me a note in the comments. I'll see what I can do.